It's coming up. That's your second year, isn't it, doing this? Give her a big cheer. Come on, we can do better than that. Thank you. Right, Suzanne, over to you.
When I was diagnosed with cancer in 2013, I felt my whole world had been ripped apart. Everything was turned on its head. Normal life had disappeared. I was told I had a fibroid, so it was decided that a hysterectomy should be performed, a decision that has ultimately saved my life. I went into the operation blissfully unaware that anything was wrong, but following a phone call from my surgeon secretary 3 weeks later, alarm bells started to ring. She said that he'd like to see me, and this didn't follow no normal protocol, and being a nurse myself, I knew that something wasn't quite right. I had to wait 3 days to see the consultant. The winds. All the time imagining the worst. Then came that fateful day, a day that changed my life forever. It is a day that is still so clear in my mind. My consultant was running late. I sat in a very stuffy waiting room, waiting for my name to be called. When we walked in, there were the normal pleasantries. Then he looked at me and he started to say what I had been dreading to hear. You have cancer. The bottom fell out of my world. I felt that I was free falling, unsure of where I was going to land. My husband, consultant, and a medical student were all sat there with concerned faces, and I didn't know what to do, so I cried. I cried a lot that day. Thoughts of not seeing my daughters grow up, of not being able to walk along holding hands with my husband when we're old and grey. I had never had to face my own mortality. Cancer had always been something that happens to other people, but suddenly it was here, and it had knocked on my door. I was diagnosed with a very rare womb cancer called endometrial stromal sarcoma. The weeks that followed the diagnosis were surreal. I felt I was in an alternate universe, just floating along, being prodded and poked, not really thinking too much about what was happening. It was too scary to think. I was just going along on the conveyor belt of tests and treatments. I have been left with permanent side effects from the treatment, but in my book that is a small price to pay to still be here. I will continue, for as long as I'm around, to support and promote cancer research. It is only by doing research that treatments and cures can be found. I dream of a day where people no longer see cancer as a death sentence, where children don't have to grow up without their parents, where partners don't have to face the future alone, where parents no longer have to watch their children die. With research, I think that day will come, but it is only with the hard work of the researchers and those that support them to be able to carry out this vital work that we will be able to achieve this goal. Thank you.
Suzanne, thank you very much. That was amazing to chat to you today. And you are going to be doing the course in a minute, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Are you feeling confident about it?
Oh yeah, that's the easy bit.
Oh, Suzanne, it's been lovely. Thank you so much for coming up and sharing your story with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
So well done, Suzanne. See, that honestly, each story you hear, I mean, so many people have told me things today, and it is